I never imagined I'd end up like this. I betrayed the man I loved with his best friend, and lost everything. Crazy as it sounds, you have to hear what happens next. I was living a dream. I had the man I loved and we were a perfect couple. We laughed. He even had a best friend, Matt, who was family. The three of us were inseparable. No one ever suspected a thing, but I was hiding something, a secret craving, a loneliness deep inside. Late nights, he was busy at work. Friends came and went, but Matt was always there. One night, I started crying and he hugged me, long and tight, and that hug meant everything. Suddenly, I wanted more than friendship, even though I knew it was wrong that it started with stolen glances, accidental touches. Every time Matt smiled at me, my heart skipped. It was dangerous, but I couldn't stop. One night after a few drinks, our eyes locked as if we were the only two in the room, and we kissed in a corner. I froze, my whole world shattered at that moment. What the hell are we doing? I whispered as I pulled away. He didn't answer, just held my gaze with those clouded eyes. I know. I can't stop, he finally said. We pretended nothing happened, but deep down I felt alive in a way I hadn't in months. Guilt twisted in my gut. I had betrayed him, the man I loved. Days turned into weeks and I acted distant, but he didn't notice. Matt was always there for me, whispering sweet nothings. I felt torn, but soon our secret affair became real. We lied to the only person who trusted us both. One night, after giving into our twisted romance, Matt looked at me with a shadow in his eyes. We could run away together, he whispered. You hate being lonely. We can have a new life, just the two of us. Those words felt like poison and salvation all at once. In that adrenaline rush, I said yes. Matt wasn't just my lover, he was his best friend and business partner. He told me about a nest egg they'd saved for travel. Imagine us on a tropical island, he said, painting a picture of paradise. I hesitated, but he persuaded me, and we transferred some of that money to a secret account, one click at a time. Every click felt like ripping my heart out, but Matt held my hand. We thought we were invincible together, but we were so wrong. One morning, my lover looked at me with tears of betrayal. He discovered the money transfers. Why? He sobbed. I knew I was caught and had no strength left to lie. I'm sorry, I whispered, my voice breaking. His face crumpled. He looked at Matt for answers, but Matt just stared at the ground and walked out. My world collapsed that day. Trust shattered. The man I loved looked at me like a stranger and cut me off instantly. Here's the kicker, I didn't just lose everything because I was caught, I lost everything because of what happened next. In the chaos, Matt disappeared with every dollar we had hidden. It was all a lie. He never loved me. When I turned to him, he smiled and walked away. I ended up alone, no boyfriend, no friend, no money, and the only thing left was the darkness of my actions that I'm sharing because it will haunt me. I betrayed the man who trusted me most and lost everything. Now I'm just a stranger with a broken heart. If there's one thing to remember, be careful who you trust with your heart and your money. What seemed like an escape became the darkest chapter of my life. All I have left is regret.